So guys, this is here from my channel, and in this video I will react to Huawei's new smartphone P9. As you saw from 2 days later, Huawei announced their latest flagship, and they are calling it reinventing smartphone cameras because they are implementing two sensors on the camera, and they are doing some software great tricks. But are they really reinventing a smartphone camera? Really? No, of course no. That's because of reasons. First of them all, they are using a small sensor, and the sensor is like the motor of your car. The bigger you get in your smartphone camera, the more details you will have in your photos and the best details you will have. What we saw on Nokia smartphones like Aperture N8 and 1020, like we saw at Sony smartphones, however, they are using a bad software, but overall they are using really great and big sensors. Exactly like LG and Samsung Note 4 and Note 5, S5 and so on, S6 and S7. So I think Huawei are not using the same big sensor as the companies I mentioned. One of them is for the RGB and making a colorful and normal photos, collecting details, and second of them is a monochrome, and this is helping the camera to get the best shot in the low light situations. Besides, they are using bigger pixels like Nexus 6P and iPhone 5s for example, but sensor is small, so you will get a small and not that good quality. Second thing, they are using a small aperture. It's 2.2 f-stop, and this all it's like iPhone. It's like the phone I'm shooting with it right now. It's a mid-range, it's not high-end, and you can get it by more than half price, or less than half price of the Huawei P8. So I think it was better to go with aperture like 1.9 or 1.8 like we saw in Lumia's and LG, and now Galaxy S7 is rocking the aperture so hard at 1.7 f-stop. So small f-stop and small sensors are not that good. Third thing, you will have about algorithms, and algorithms is very important for photography. So imagine you are giving the best image sensor to a medical developer, and he can't write all the right and all the best algorithms for making the best photos, so the photos will be same quality. It will not be perfect. However, you are using the best smartphone sensor in the world, and that's why the algorithms is very important. Huawei is not that good in writing algorithms, in handling low light situation, on reducing noise and so on. So with a small aperture and a small sensor, a small f-stop, I think the photo quality at landscapes and daylight will be average, and it will be good but not that good. However, they are using Leica's lenses, but overall quality I think it will be not that great. But the trick is using two cameras, and this will result a nice low light quality. I think it's not that good, but it will be nice, better than all the last phones. Leica's will help also, Leica's lenses. And one of the best things I have ever seen, you can control the aperture f-stop, so you can have the bokeh effect you want, you will have the blur you want in your photos, and this will result a little bit photos like a professional camera. And my last one about reinventing a smartphone camera, I think Huawei isn't the one who reinventing a smartphone camera. I think Nokia did this before, I think LG did this before, and even HTC did this with their two sensors and two cameras on their HTC M8, one for details and one for depth determining. And Huawei isn't a new player in that field. They are just trying to make a gimmicky marketing and just trying to make a hype around their product. It is good but not that perfect. So that was my impression for Huawei's P9 smartphone. Thanks for watching. See you next video.